For those of you who have been going back into your discussion board post and listening to my feedback, you may have noticed sometimes I tell you that everything looks great and everything is perfect, which is beautiful. And other times I may say that a few things are off. Feel free to reach out for questions because I definitely would help you. And you are free to edit your post because you absolutely can edit your discussion board posts anytime before the Sunday deadline. I don't grade discussion boards, any of them, until after the deadline has passed. That gives you time to communicate with your classmates via your responses before I've actually assigned any grades. So if I tell you that you can make changes, definitely do, or reach out for help. So what I want to do real quick is just go over what you can do. So this is just random text, obviously not an actual discussion board post, but it is the 3 paragraphs. And at the bottom I have 2 links. And remember, you do need to use 2 sources, but you also need to format those sources following APA guidelines. So what we have here are just the links of the sources I used for my post. And then as I was writing my post, I indicated here and here where I used my sources because you do need to have in-text citations. So what you need to do is to take these links. So I'm going to copy this first one. And then I am going to use a tool. I use something called Citation Machine. There are lots of tools out there. This is my preferred one, but it doesn't have to be yours. But in Citation Machine, when I am here, you're going to click to create citation. You want to make sure you're using the correct one. Other classes may use MLA, but we are using APA, so you want to make sure that is correct and always use the most current version. So you want to use APA 7. So I'm going to click to create citation. I'm going to create it from a website. And then here I'm just going to paste the website I had copied and click search. When this pops up, it is going to ask if this is in fact the site that I use. Sometimes there'll be more than one if the website is close. So I'm going to, it's the only one, and that is the one. So I'm going to click site. And then you can see I use this a bunch for grading purposes. So then when I scroll down, you can see my citation here. So there is some information missing, but in this case, this one has what it needs. It has the organization that created it. It has the date inside of parentheses, the title of the article, and then again, it has where it came from, and it has the web address. So I'm going to copy the citation. I'm going to go back to my Word doc, and where that citation was, I'm going to use Control V to paste it. And then I'm just going to repeat for this one. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to Citation Machine and create another citation from a website. I'm going to paste it, click search. This is in fact the one I used, so I'm going to click to cite. And the one you used, or the one it most recently looked up for you or created for you, will always be in yellow. So again, it says that this one may be missing some information from, and if in fact you know it is, you can click to edit it. In this case, it has enough. So we have the title of the article, who created it, the date, and then a web address. I'm going to copy that citation, go back to my post, and then I'm going to replace that with the citation. So now I have 2 APA formatted citations. So now I need to create those in-text citations. So I'm going to go to where source 1 was, and I'm going to replace that. When you create an in-text citation, it should always be the name of the author or the first couple words of the full citation. So in this case, there's no author, so I'm going to do Purdue Global. And then you're going to put in a comma, and then the year that is listed in the full citation. So I'm going to do 2019. And then for source 2, it's a very long title, so just the first couple of words. The only time you would have to do the whole title is if you have a few things that are very similar, a few article titles that are very similar. You want to make sure that it clearly lists which sources this is connected to. So I'm going to do the first couple words, comma, and then I'm going to put the year inside of the parenthesis. So now I have created two APA formatted citations as well as their in-text citations. Hope this helps you.